Libra, how are my Libra friends doing? It's time for your main monthly reading for April 2024. April 2024 for Libra. All right, you all know what to do. If you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, please look down there in the description of this video, and that will tell you everything you need to know as far as how to go about doing that. Okay, cool. Let's jump into this. So I want to start the April readings off with the next person coming in. And more specifically, the next soul contract that's due to come in, okay? This isn't necessarily the person that you're thinking about. It could be for some of you, but this is the next person due to come in, whether you're interested in this person or not, whether you know them or not, basically. So let's see here. What can we tell Libra about the next person coming in, universe? What can we tell Libra about the next person coming in? Ooh, it yelled at me. Emperor reversed. Some of y'all got an Aries headed your way, possibly. I don't like the Emperor reverse, man. I don't like that energy. I tell you what, though, I'm going to set it to the side and not say anything about it yet. Let's see what else comes through. Two more shuffles, two more. All right. All right. Boom! Chariot. Okay. Some of you, it could be somebody at a distance, but I really don't honestly feel that all that heavily. I feel like it's something that's coming in very, very quickly, and it's taking off and moving very, very quickly. Now, the reason why I don't really like the Emperor in the reverse is because, to me, that usually kind of feels like insecurity, you know, somebody who has some insecurity issues, low self-confidence, low self-esteem, you know, that type of energy. And I'm thinking, though, that with the Lover's card, Wheel of Fortune reversed, what it is I think that this connection is so intense that it's triggering this person's insecurities. That's what I think it is. Because Lover's card, Wheel of Fortune reverse, I think you all do have karma from a past life. And not only do you have just a simple karmic contract from a past life, but I do think that part of that karmic contract is to see if you all can build a life partnership, if that makes sense. You know that's very possible, right? You know that's very possible. Karmic soulmates absolutely can build a life partnership together. I've seen it happen many times. Seen it happen many, many times. And I'm thinking that is on the table here. So, could be a Gemini for some of you, could be a fellow Libra, but actually, honestly, with the Libra card in the reverse and the heart of the spread, I think this might be triggering your insecurities too. Hey man, I don't care how confident you are. I don't care how much healing you've done. If you get hit at the right time by a connection strong enough to penetrate through any defense mechanisms that you have acquired over your life, it can trigger your insecurities. And that's actually a good thing, though. It can be a good thing because sometimes things like that need to be brought to the surface so that they can be healed, transmuted, and released. So y'all are kind of triggering each other, but so far it doesn't really look like there's, at least in the beginning, I'm not seeing anything that you would need to worry about as far as that turning into anything like violent or anything like that. I don't think you need to worry about that. Okay, well, that's about all I could say. Did I say the signs real quick, I have Aries, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, and Libra. Oh, I forgot to mention that Ace of Cups, but we kind of covered that. Okay. All right, let's see this person's feelings, thoughts, and intentions. Let's see what their energy looks like. How's their energy looking? What are their thoughts, feelings, and opinions, hopes, dreams, and expectations? Man, they ready for a fresh, new start. Ready to start new, start fresh, put the past in the past. You know, shit. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? What a better time than fucking Aries season, you know? But like I said, I think this person has some insecurity issues. So deep down at the deepest level, this person doesn't really honestly think that they are even good enough to have the kind of relationship that they really want, you know? Okay, Three of Cups reversed. So far I'm kind of seeing some sporadic, scattered energy here. The biggest thing that I'm seeing, I think, is the person's insecurities. Long story, in the big picture of it all, this person does want something healthy, successful. They want to settle down and get married, okay? I think that they do. But they're afraid of unrequited love. That's what they're afraid of. So they're sitting here thinking, damn, man, I feel this connection so strong. I can't quit thinking about this person. Fucking, I'm losing sleep. This feels so intense. The last time I felt anything remotely as intense as this, I got my heart ripped out. So it's triggering their defenses and their insecurities. But as far as their intentions, it looks pretty solid to me. When I pull a spread looking for somebody's intentions, honestly, what I'm looking for is some bullshit. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking to see whether or not they're blowing smoke up your ass, you know, playing games with you, leading you on, stringing you along, trying to manipulate you. That's mainly what I'm looking for. I don't see none of that here. I don't see none of that here. Hang on a second, y'all. Hold up. All right. All right. Let's see how it's playing out for the first 30 days. How's it playing out for the first 30 days? What's happening for the first month when the next person comes in? So I think this person will probably get a handle on their insecurities. Boom. Yeah. This is the real deal, boo-boo. So that, yeah, this person is going to open up. Shit, man. Lover's card, 10 of Cups. This is the real deal. This person will let their guard down. They'll definitely let their guard down. I don't know what it is. See, here's the hard part. I think one of the hardest things about being a tarot reader is putting English words to energy, frequency, and vibration. That's the hardest part about doing this job. Not just putting English words to it, but picking and choosing the most efficient English words, you know, so that I can deliver you the message quickly, efficiently, and simply so that you understand it. That's the hard part. But there's something here that I'm having a hard time explaining. And what I'm having a hard time explaining is how this person knows that they can open up, and basically that they can open up to you, you know? Whenever you have somebody who has their guard up. How do you know when you can or can't let your guard down? When you're guarded because you got trust issues, how do you know you can let your guard down? How do you know that? You know how you can just kind of feel it out in somebody and you can just feel it? There's not really a whole lot of English words you can put behind that feeling when you just know that you can trust somebody. They know that they can trust you, basically, is the only words I can put behind it. So it's not coming to an end with the death card in the reverse. Quite the opposite, actually. This is going to get very intense very quickly. Let's get the advice. Whoops. What's the advice? What is the advice? So, okay, hang on. 2 more shuffles, 2 more. Okay. So what did we just talk about at the very beginning of this reading? The two of you are probably going to trigger each other's insecurities. Okay? So let's dig that up a little bit. All of us have shit that we've buried throughout the course of our life. All of us do. If you think you don't, you're lying to yourself. You do. I do. Every last one of us has shit that we've buried and repressed. For whatever reason, we didn't process through it. Whether we didn't want to process through it, we just wanted to escape it, or we didn't know how to process through it, or we didn't even know we should process through it. For whatever reason, we all got shit that we've buried and repressed. Now, one big problem in the dating world today that we see a lot of is people jump into a relationship, a new one, and it's really intense, sparks are flying, and just like anything else that can distract you from your pain, we become dependent on that to be our release and escape from that pain. When I'm with you, all of my problems disappear. That's not a good thing, right? It's just like going to the bar and getting drunk and say, man, when I'm here, all of my problems disappear. That's not good. Problems don't just disappear. That don't work that way. Whether you're drunk or high or just busy and keeping yourself busy all the time, or in a relationship. If you're just distracted, so distracted from your problems that they seem to disappear, that's not good. Now, is there anything wrong with a relationship feeling really good? No, I'm not saying that's wrong. What I'm saying is, don't forget to pay attention to the healing that needs to be done from the past. And when, not if, but when, this person accidentally triggers an insecurity and it bubbles up to the surface, take accountability for it. It's okay. We're all humans, dude. It happens to all of us. Take accountability for it and pay attention to and focus on what needs to be healed from the past and release it. Okay? As long as both of you are willing to do that, I don't see any reason in the world why y'all couldn't build a successful life partnership. For real. For real, for real. It's actually that simple, y'all, for real. It's just difficult because doing that kind of work is not fun. It sucks, man. It sucks. It's not fun. All right. Now we're going to take a look at the person you're actually interested in. Let's see what's happening in April between Libra and the person they're actually interested in. What's happening? What is happening? Anything good happening? Anything bad happening? Anything at all happening? Or is this just going to plateau out and stay stagnant? Let's see. Does this person even know that you're interested in them? I can't stand it when it comes out like this, because that's when I have to separate it into two groups. Hang on a second, y'all. I'm going to open my window real quick. Hold up. All right. So whenever it comes out like this, it comes out like this very frequently, that's when I have to draw a line down the middle and separate it between two groups, okay? Because there is a group of you who have made it known that you're interested in this person, and there's a group of you who have not, okay? I would say that if you have not said or done anything to make your feelings known to this person, they have no fucking clue that they have an offer or an opportunity right in front of them. They don't even know. They have no clue. Now, if you have made your feelings known, and that's where it's going to get a little bit tricky. Because for whatever reason, they're either playing dumb and ignoring it on purpose, or they just simply don't take it seriously. They don't realize how into them you are. Boom. 3 of Wands, man. So I am kind of feeling like a love offer is going to be made for some of you. Probably closer to the end of April, though, to be honest with you, because this is down here at the very end of the line. So I am thinking that a love offer is probably going to end up being made, but this could turn into a codependency connection. I think you're interested in a codependent. You're interested in a codependent because with the 3 of Wands here and the Ace of Cups, this person is waiting on the return of somebody that walked away from them. And, of course, we have the codependency card here, but we also got the player card here. So this kind of looks to me like somebody who's piddling around and playing games in the meantime while they're in an off cycle with their ex, kind of waiting on their ex to come back. You know, they got somebody they really want to be with, and they're separated from them right now. So in the meantime, until they come back, they're going to piddle around and play the field. So you can sense that something is off here. You can feel it. Yeah, you can feel it. King of Wands reverse, Devil card. You can feel it. Some of you are interested in a Capricorn. I also have Sagittarius and Leo. Let's take a deeper dig at this person's feelings and intentions. How do they really see you? How do they really be feeling about you? How's this person really feel about Libra? 9 of Coins. So they hold you to a high regard, I think. I think so. Like I said, I think for the majority of you, they either have no idea that you're even into them, or they just don't really take it that seriously. Even if you have kind of flirted with them or something like that, they don't really think you're that into them for some reason. Maybe y'all just speak a totally different language, vibrational language. Very possibly. Man, 3 of Cups, dude. Two of Swords. See, I don't think they know what they want. They don't know what they want. But with the 9 of Cups, 3 of Cups, I think they would kind of rather stay single and party and have fun, is what this kind of looks like to me. With the Hierophant reversed, I don't know if they're ready for commitment right now. They do feel an unusually strong connection with you, though. They do. But Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups, both reversed. I don't know if they're trying to settle down right now. I don't know. They're kind of up in their head. 2 of Swords. They don't know how they feel. They don't know what they want. 4 of Cups again. So we're just going around and around in circles here, dude. They have a very negative outlook on love. Very negative outlook. So they feel an unusually strong connection with you, but they're very jaded and have a negative outlook on love. And I think they're still in love with their ex, too, to add to it. Well, let's see how this situation's playing out in April. How's it playing out? What's happening here? And 2 of Swords. Yeah, I don't know if a decision is being made. Even if a relationship is attempted and a love offer is made, I think this person might agree to it, but not commit to it, if that makes sense. Y'all might kind of start talking and dating and seeing each other a little bit, but this person is not settling down and committing, which will trigger your defenses even more. Yeah, see, King of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. Yeah. What's the advice? What is the advice? Empress reverse. It's saying don't try to settle down with this person. 4 of Pentacles reverse, Wheel of Fortune reverse. Let me meet you in the middle. See, 3 of Cups, man. 3 of Cups. Let me meet you in the middle. I'm not going to say do or don't, regardless of what the tarot says. I'll say this, though. Make your feelings fucking known. Okay? Make them known. I don't care if you got to barf your heart out on the table with this person. Let it be known. And don't agree to any kind of offer, or don't even extend any kind of offer. And definitely don't jump in bed with this person unless you have already. Unless you are 100% certain about what this person's intentions are. Okay, how about that? How about that? If you don't want to do that, I would back away from this. Because, man, sometimes, man, we get interested in people who they've been through whatever they've been through in the past, and they have their reasons for feeling the way that they feel and whatnot, and there's just very little that we can do about it. And we all want to be that person that swoops in, saves the day, and changes their mind. We all want to do that. We've all tried to do that. And guess what? It never fucking works. If it worked, none of us would be here right now doing this. If that worked, I wouldn't even be doing this for a living. You probably wouldn't be watching me right now if that worked. So, all right, now we're going to take a look at the person from the past. Person from the past. What is happening between Libra and the person from the past? Oh, shit. 7 of Swords. That's not a good one. You know that. For those of you who are wondering whether or not this person has changed, no. If you are wondering whether or not this person regrets what they did to you, no. If you are wondering whether or not you are going to get an apology, no. Death card reversed, though, but you're definitely not moving on from this. The King and Queen of Cups both came out reversed back to back. That's fucking weird. Next to the Lovers card. So neither of you are showing each other any emotion. This is a very heavy, very tense, very loud, silent standoff, right? That's about all I can get out of the spread right here, man. I'm not gonna lie. I can't. Trying to think of some other way to slice this. Some of you are interested in Aquarius. I also have Gemini and Scorpio here. You know what, though? I do think a reconciliation attempt is going to be made, though. Death card reversed, Tower card reversed, Page of Cups. That's reconciliation attempt energy right there. Okay. Well, you know what's next, right? We got to dig this person's energy up a little bit. Let's dig up their energy a little bit deeper. Past person Libra dealt with. What's their energy? What's their feelings? What's their intentions? All of that good shit, man. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So this person is still very focused on themselves, very one-sided. No, they are not taking you into consideration. They do not care what you've been through. They do not care what you've been going through. They do not care why you did what you did, your reasons for doing and saying the things that you did and said. They don't care. They don't give a damn. King of Swords reversed. They're still holding on to some bitterness. They've been giving you the silent treatment. Seven of Swords again. Okay, so I think they're actually planning and preparing for a reconciliation attempt. I think so. I think so. But are they planning to make a change? No. They're planning to try to come back around and play the same damn game that they played the last time and expect a different result, basically. Yep. Yep. Well, I guess let's take a look and see how this is playing out then. Let's look at the outcome. What is the outcome? What's the outcome? What's the outcome? Communication. Like I said, I think an attempt is going to be made. So they'll probably end up showing up in your inbox, but this is probably later on. This probably ain't going to happen until Taurus season, to be honest with you. I'm not feeling it in Aries season. I'm not. Because this is way down at the end of the line. In the first spread, came down at the very end of the line. You ain't playing that game, are you? No, you ain't. No, you ain't. Hey, man, especially those of you who have been on and off with this person. Especially if you've been on and off with this person, you don't want to take on that burden again. Even if you have a special place in your heart for them, you still don't want to take on that burden again. Now, I know that not all of you were on and off with him. But for those of you who were on and off with this person, and you've already broke it up, gotten back together, broke up and got back together, broke up and got back together, broke up and got back together, you're like, I ain't playing that fucking game again. Not doing it again. As badly as you want to. As much as you wish that things would have worked out. You wish you could rub a magic lamp and have Will Smith pop out and grant you a wish to make you all live happily ever after. I ain't doing it. Ain't doing it. Not happening. Hail to the nah. Okay, well, does that even need advice then? Let's get the advice, because that's obviously not going to be 100% of you. I know there's going to be some stragglers there. I know there's one or two of you who this person has shown you their true colors time and time and time and time and time and time again. But you keep going back and going back and going back and going back and going back. I know there's one or two of you. Now, I don't think that's the majority of you. So I don't think this advice is for 90% of the Libras. So this is just for the stragglers there. Let's get the advice. What's the advice? Fool card, man. Well, I'll tell you what. And I have to tell this to personal clients all the time, too. If you're not able to take a look at this situation and see for yourself that this is not somebody you need to be fucking with, you're better off just going and doing it anyway than just simply taking my advice. For real. Yeah. You're better off repeating this cycle for the next 5 years than to just blindly take my advice, but you don't know why I'm giving you the advice. Does that make sense? There's nothing more important than you learning the lesson. And no, I can't tell you what the lesson is supposed to be. If I could, you didn't learn it. Right? If I could. I can explain it to you, but I can't learn the lesson for you. And hey, let me tell you what, there's nothing wrong with repeating toxic cycles. Some of the most profound wisdom comes from doing the dumbest shit. Think about that, man. Do you think anybody on this planet who is walking around carrying the slightest bit of wisdom just woke up in the morning and started shitting that wisdom out of their ass one day? No. You know how people become wise? By doing dumbass shit. For real. Next time you meet a wise person, I don't care if it's your Uncle Rufus or the fucking old man working at the store or the old lady on the street corner, whoever, the next time you meet a wise person, know that they became that way from doing dumbass shit over and over and over and over and over. So at the end of the day, I'm not judging you if you do decide to go back with this person. I'm not judging you. I'm not. If you can't fully wrap your mind around why you shouldn't be fucking with this person, then go do it. As many times as you need. As many times as it takes. Before you're able to step away and say, you know what? Fuck that. I don't deserve that. I don't deserve that. I deserve better than that. Never, ever, ever again will I ever disrespect myself by clinging to somebody who doesn't see my value. Never again will I ever try to make somebody see what I bring to the table. Never again will I try to make somebody appreciate the value that I have to offer. Fuck that. If you don't see what I have to offer and what I bring to the table, fuck off then. Later. I ain't going to try to make you see me a certain way. I'm not going to defend myself. You're either going to see me for who I am or I'm not. Fuck it. Until you get to that point, then repeat the cycle as many times as needed. It can build character. It can build character. All right, well, I feel like those were the messages that my Libra friends needed to hear, so I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all once again for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all of you who still be tuning in and playing along and showing love, support, and positive feedback, man. This will be my 6th year reading tarot on YouTube, and y'all show up and show out every time I get on here and do this. Greatly appreciate y'all, man. That makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube. Don't forget to check down there in the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.